I got that loud, huh? All right. How's it going, everyone? Hey. Yeah. Hello, Winter. Hello, Kiravi. All right. So, yeah, it's me. I'm alive. Technically. The legal definition, at least. So, here we are. I don't know why I'm here. This is one of those things where I'm still awake. My sleep schedule's all messed up, and so it's kind of late at night for me. So I figured, oh yeah, man, I'll tell you, there's something about that, I didn't have the nostalgia for the grunge for a long time. I was a big grunge kid. I loved it. I had nostalgia, but I didn't want to wear it again. And then all of a sudden, like, I don't know, like maybe 6 months ago, I was like, you know what? I want to dress like I did in junior high. I'm going back to the fucking flannels. They're why did we give them up? Why did we give them up? Who bullied us? Who bullied us out of these wonderful things? Like, I'm just saying, like, but I bought a few, so. Yeah. I got a gray one as well, and I got, a little unusual for me, got kind of a cream and brown and blue one as well for when I'm not wanting to just be a little, you know, goth kid. But yeah, so, let me make sure. Look, I'm out of practice. I'm rusty as hell. I'm surprised all my assets like are where they're supposed to be. So, all right, yeah. Everything's set up. It's looking fine. I don't know. I'll probably be right back into the swing of it before too long. But all right, got the shared records going and everything. But so today, I figured out, like I already knew, but it didn't work for me, and I figured out how to make it work. I was dicking around, and I took one of the saves from Baldur's Gate where me and 3 of my friends were playing, and I just like it was a very early save. It was only a few hours in, and I kind of redid their characters to be more to my liking, and that way I had a party of 4 custom characters. And man, I've been goofing around with that, and they're like my characters. They're characters I've played in other playthroughs. And then I finally figured out how to just like do that on my own. I spoiled the surprise. This was supposed to be a surprise. I had a whole thing set up for it. But yeah, so I'm a nerd, and I figured out how to just basically, I've got like a whole gang of people in Baldur's Gate, and it's ready to go. Let's dick around with it a little bit before Rob goes live. I don't know when he's gonna go live. It's anyone's game. All right, let's kill our shared records here. We got a new game to start here, and once we get the new game in place, we're gonna load up my creation. So, hey, I need a nap as well. We're nap gang right now. We're just gonna low effort. Like, I'm gonna talk to you about Baldur's Gate, the game that I've been playing since it came out. And I took a break, and now I'm back, probably because the news is awful. Oh god, see, as soon as I turn the feed off, like, something happens. Oh, hello, Mistress of Insanity, and hi, Living RC. In case you didn't catch the silent wave earlier, that was for you, buddy. Thanks for the follow. All right, we are gonna get off. It's gonna happen any moment. We're gonna do it. All right. I got all this juggled up. Here we go. Woo! So we're gonna create a new game just to see the beginning. And I'm gonna make this terribly pale, awful. Oh no, don't do this to me. No! Oh my god. I don't know why the script extender has been putting this window. It's a mod thing. Whenever the game loads like that, I thought it was a fluke the last time. Oh my god. Guys, come on. Come on. Oh. What is it doing? I know the script extender's loaded. I've got a whole window over here of it being loaded. Like, what? And the smiley face. Like, I know that they're not doing anything, like, to troll, but the smiley face just makes it kind of feel like it. Okay, don't pop up with the fucking window again. I swear to God. Ah, okay, we were able to press accept. Didn't last time. Here we go. The beginning, Baldur's Gate 3. It's not a spoiler if it's the very beginning. Let's see, I haven't played it. Pretty sure the last time I streamed was me playing this game on opening day, realizing that they had taken the goddess that I'd been playing a cleric of all through early access out of the game as a, and I literally had a meltdown. Like, I was just crestfallen, and I began drinking. And yeah, no, I shut down the stream very upset after like rage tweeting Larry, and it was a real class act day for me. The guy who created Forgotten Realms, the world that Baldur's Gate is based in, his name is Ed Greenwood, and I asked him a question on Twitter, and he followed me, and now I'm scared shitless to tweet. What if I say something terrible, and this sweet old man's like, what is this? Who is this person I followed? Yeah. This isn't a fantasy game, it's a horror game, really. I'm not into horror games, but here we are.
Who are you?
I am 4 people. Don't reset the tutorials, please. Thank you. Oh, hello, long distance pics. How are you? Thanks for the follow. Alright, so I'm going to create my tragically pale, definitely has gone through some shit and doesn't know the definition of the word sleep, dark urge, who's not going to look like this guy. But, should we play the introduction on it? Hi Winter, how's it going? What? Oh my god. See, I told you guys I'm rusty. I just forgot to change scenes. Yep. Here we go. Hi. That's so all that sound of strange things seeing the beginning of the game. Yeah. Well, long story short, a squid-looking guy put a worm in our eye. And it was very frightening looking. There you go. That's what you missed so far. And now we're at character creation. Alright. Here's our Dark Urge. We're gonna watch the intro for the Dark Urge, but I'm going to customize my Dark Urge to be a half-elf. I have a thing for half-elves. You know. I love Dragonborn too, though, but different way.
My rancid blood whispers to me, kill, kill, and kill again. My ruined body yearns to reap death in this world. And when this foul urge calls,
hi, Ruby.
It possesses my whole being. Injured beyond repair. I know nothing besides this. I must resist the dark urge, lest it consume my mind. I must discover who I was and what happened to me before my twitching knife hand writes a tragedy in blood.
Dude, that voice actor was doing the most. Hey, Quaker Oats guy. Hi, Don Dark Zodi. Okay, so look, Quaker Oats guy. All right. I have not had my oats today, but I had cornflakes. And I think that ought to count. They weren't even Kellogg's, because I don't, you know, hey man. I know about Kellogg. All right, I'm on your side. I apologize, but I do have oats. I have a lot of them. they're ready to go. They were just right there, right next to the cornflakes, and you know, I'm a weak man. What can I say? All right, so here we have our Dark Urge, which is the only origin character that's actually customizable. The rest of these guys aren't. See, like if I want to play Karlach, they won't let me really edit the appearance here. I don't think they let me edit any bit of this. So, funny enough, if you're playing multiplayer, you can't play Will and Karlach at the same time. Like, I can't play Will while you play Karlach, and if we're in the same group, it doesn't work like that, because they're not friends at first, and maybe never, depending on how you play, you know. But here we go, Dark Urge, woo! And we are going to make a half elf, the absolute stereotypical one right here. Like, this is your average generic. In fact, look. If you click on one of the origins and then click custom, it'll basically give you like the off-brand version of that person, right? Like here's Will and here's off-brand Will, right? You know, here's Karlach, off-brand Karlach, you know. So sometimes just to get to this character, I go to Shadowheart and then click custom, but just for that look. But yeah, anyway. So Dragonborn, man, that's actually what I asked Ed Greenwood about. He had a little phrase, a little jokey joke on Twitter where he was saying that basically the Dragonborn had some kind of relation, some kind of you know, thing was going on with this other group of draconic creatures. And man, all those nerds on the wiki were fucking actualing with that so hard, being like, no, actually the Dragonborn's like cool story of how they're like completely separate and like, you know, were slaves and they got free and all of this stuff. Like, nah, I mean, you know, a god did it. And I couldn't have it. I was like, nah, Ed, clarify, please, for God's sake, man. Like, the whole thing about the Dragonborn is that they don't fuck with the gods, man. Like, what are you doing? Yeah. But anyway, so I do have love for my Dragonborn. And I have a Dragonborn character in Baldur's Gate, but not today. Not today, friends. That's not what we're doing today. We are going super pale, ridiculous, and we don't have to get lost in the weeds here, but he is a wild mage, and I have a mod where we choose a deity whether we're a cleric or not. She's not really going to be all that religious, but since she's wild magic, we're just going to go with Tymora, goddess of coin flipping luck. But here we go. Let's where's my face here? Oh yeah, pallid tone 1. Oh yeah, Elmer's glue. Yeah, this game's listed as mature, so I don't think I really have to worry about the nudity and stuff, right? Like they'll filter the kids out. All right, we're not gonna get super lost in the weeds here, but oh yeah, that real tired look. Oh hey, what's up, Frank? Oh my god, yes, the Karlach versus the Karlach we have. Honestly, okay, so this is a little controversial, but the Karlach we have now is the Karlach we have at home. Like, I fell in love with this, like, completely generic character model that they had in place before they put Karlach in the game. And I loved that character. And, like, so now the Karlach we have, you know, is post early access. It's not really my fave, but whatever. Like, it's gone through several stages where, like, as far as facial features went, Karlach looked like she had a generic face, meaning one that like a player can have, that is African features, and then there was one that they like data mined in the middle of things before the final product came out, and she was very South Asian, like very Indian, much like that particular model out of the three was like the most fierce looking, in my opinion. And now modern Karlach is based on East Asian features, so You got a whole breadth to pick from now because of mods. You can have any of the three, so pretty cool. Hey, bro, what's up? Hey. Oh, no, best girl is not Karlach. Best girl is not Karlach. No, best girl is Astarion and Shadowheart. No, best girl is me. I have a praise kink. Best girl is me. All right. I'm the good girl. So yeah, Elf Summer, creepy eyes. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So okay, anyway, it doesn't matter. We're just gonna see the little beginning bit and then but all of my dark urges that look like this get some kind of Lux name. Luxiette, Luxian, Luxiana, Luxiella. You know, I like this one. Yeah, we're not gonna worry about the Guardian. We already got that baked into the other save we're gonna load up here in a second. So here we are. This squid guy just put a worm in my eye because I had the camera on me instead of the game earlier. Oh, you know I was a Shadowheart all throughout early access. That's why I was so upset when they took the goddess out of the game, and that's why, yeah, it's the last time I streamed, because it's all the... Yeah, hey, bro, do a Lae'zel run, but do the Gith girl gang. I'll play one with you where I make a Gith and you make a Gith, and then there's a hireling that's a Gith and Lae'zel, and we're just all Gith. Oh yeah, hey Red Wizard, what's up? Yeah, so I'm showing the very beginning, and then I already have a save loaded, ready to go, like post character creation. Yeah, no one wants to do the Gith Girl Gang game with me. Maybe it's because of all the G's. So I want to make a Gith Girl that looks like maybe like a brunette version of the Lady Gremlin, you know, from Gremlins 2, and give her like a lot of red lipstick and name her Brangelina. For no reason, just it's like 3 different references rolled into one. So I heard Cody Johnson the other day say, a reference so obscure even Dennis Miller wouldn't make it. And then he was like, a reference so obscure even Dennis Miller wouldn't make it. And now that means the I can't make the Dennis Miller reference anymore. It's now so left field that it in itself, it's like some kind of inception of referential humor. Alright, so I'm gonna tell you what, I played this game for months and I still don't understand how we got here. I don't actually understand how we got here. This in media res that we find ourselves in, I don't really know how this happened. I don't know how we got this particular group of squiddies, of mind flayers on this nautiloid being chased by Gith Yankee on their red dragons. I don't know where they picked up Lae'zel. Where'd they get her from? Was she at Kresh Kalir? Was she chasing them around and they nabbed her off of a dragon? Like, I still don't know how we got here. We have no idea. Hey, CO. CO? COAI. It is funny, like the first thing, my sister sees this and she's like, she's cute. She does like the nymphy ones, the, you know. Yeah, no idea how that happened. We still don't know. Like, I'm sure somebody knows. I'm sure a better fan than me knows. I don't know. I still don't know how we got there. So all right, now this beginning is a little unique because I chose the Dark Urge. If you're a custom character, this dialogue doesn't happen generally. Ignore this outfit. This isn't what I'm really wearing. You're hallucinating this outfit.
The blood in your head thrums and pounds.
Hi, Diego.
That pounding blood obscures who you are. An overwhelming loss of memory. How you ended up amidst these hellish flames is just as hidden. You have nothing in your skull, besides your name and a headache.
True, on both.
But you are in danger.
See how spooky her eyes look with like this light yellow, like, oh, this character. Okay, so normally when you're playing a custom character, you do not wake up with the narrator telling you that you are a throbbing blood sack of awful. You are not smeared head to toe in blood. You don't look like you just, like, you know, killed everyone at Hogwarts or whatever. So, Diego, we're just showing you what the very beginning of my Dark Urge looks like, and then we're gonna load something up, and I have no idea how long until Rob comes live, or if he's even gonna, who knows. Kate, what? All right, I'm gonna say my name out loud.
The Dark Urge. Whatever that is you. You will claw back the truth. But first, you have to claw your way out of here.
The faces. Dude, the faces on the Dark Urge are so fucking wild. I spent a little bit of time screenshotting some, actually, yesterday, because they're just so... I don't know, it's like a perfect smug face, just like you're sitting there like thinking just awful things while your companions are standing around and you're just like, yes, It's just so ridiculous. All right, here we are. So now we're gonna ignore that timestamp. That it did not take me that long to perfect everything. Hey, Ruby. Yeah, the golden eyes, man. I'm telling you. And there are scenes where the character will get like overblown with light, like, you know, scary scenes, light hitting them, and with the eye makeup and the, oh, it's so wild. All right, so here we are. See, I told you she was not wearing what you saw. You hallucinated that. But here she is. Here's a dull moment. Here's Luxie with her raspy voice and her murderous mind, and she's got some friends here. So we have this is my early access character. This is the one I've been playing the whole time. This hat's a novel thing because she's a bard, But yeah, she's got the flowing purple locks. Oh yeah, we're on Hoe Patrol. Everyone's dressing slutty. I don't care. Yeah, this is a wild game. All right, we got some cheats, just a little bit. We're on tactical mode, so tactician mode. Oh yeah, I got my little like kind of Beverly Crusher kind of vibe with the redhead. Oh yeah, everyone is dressed very impractically except for my Dark Urge. She's like scrawny and fucking shaking and traumatized, so she's covered up. Everyone else is real open, you know. Oh, hello, Lou. I put it in TRRS. I don't know what to tell you. This is spontaneous, all right? So yeah, got my little 4-man crew here, and this is Tisiphone, my druid. I don't think I did the I don't think I chose her god yet, but last time I played her, she was actually a priest of Kelemvor, and I went around burying all of the dead bodies that I could find in the world. Like, I was, you know, burying. I was putting them in coffins, which are actually wooden trunks, but it's the best I could do, okay? Then you put a little bundle of flowers on top, or a candle, say a little prayer, maybe you cast dancing lights on it, you know. Good stuff. It was the right kind of tedium, really. Hey, Dakadoon, how's it going? Yeah. Oh my god, I was thinking Charlie's Angels earlier. That's so funny. It's true though, because I was like, I want everyone to dress like they're on the host roll, okay? I want ridiculously, like, I've been doing practical armor this whole time. I just wanted to be over the top and silly and just like have all my like super hot broads with their titties hanging out, like, just, you know, I don't know, like, why not? Right? Except for my, like I said, my traumatized, over here, fucking shaking, covering herself in padded armor, even though she is, in fact, a chaos sorcerer. She doesn't know the source of her magic. She doesn't know what the fuck. She has no idea what's going on. None of us do. So here we are. We're on the Nautiloid. A Nautiloid is like a living vessel that looks like a Nautiloid. But we're flying through the sky, kind of crashing. Take a look. Here's a dead mind flayer. He's got an amethyst.
Dead. Good.
Yeah, you tell him, Vesper.
This is the pool that thing came from. The parasite now writhing behind your eye.
Well, you got here right at the beginning, so how betrayed could you really be, Lou? No harm, no foul. Right? And I'm leaving the VOD up. Unlike what I've been doing for like a year, so... Yep. Well, and that is the exact Nautiloid we are dealing with here, is a Spelljammer Nautiloid. What's funny is, now 5th edition is completely fucked up Spelljammer. We're not going to get into it. The cosmology, including Spelljammer, is all fucked up in 5th edition. They do this every edition, but like it keeps getting worse, kind of. I don't know. 4th was... The cosmology in 4th was pretty bad, but I don't like the cosmology in 5th. I'm a Great Wheel girl, apparently. It doesn't get much better than the Great Wheel. You know what I mean? Like... The Great Wheel makes sense and it's perfect. Anyway, alright, so that's, yeah, we're getting a little, but I've told my players, and Brovan, if he's still here, can account for this, that even if we're playing Phandelver, like, it doesn't matter. If we're playing, it can be the most terrestrial, small village, you know, but if we're in the Forgotten Realms, or if we're playing D&D in general, in a D&D world, it is a Spelljammer campaign, and it is a Planescape campaign. Like, I can't, like, separate all of that. Like, it's all there, so, yeah. Dun, dun, dun. Well, I don't know. 3 had a... You're right. 3 was around for, like, I think 5 years before they dropped 4th on us. We've had 5th edition for quite a while. 5th is kind of an amalgamation of all of them. It has some really good features. It's not a bad foundation to start off of if you're a new player, I think, but the best mechanic though is advantage and disadvantage, which we see in this game plenty. So, all right, longest decision ever. Yeah, we don't need the tutorial, babe. Oh, no. Start off with a bang.
You notice nothing more than meets the eye.
I played a little bit of advanced, like 2E. I made a Walter Sobchak character, actually, basically. You know, like a rogue security specialist, you know, dwarf. But, It was when I was playing with a bunch of people who wouldn't let me play a guy. And so, like, they just had this rule, and it was mostly because of, like, dudes that would want to play a sexy girl, and then they would forget that they were playing a girl, and they would start hitting on other girls, and, which is fine, right? But then the GM would be like, oh, that barmaid's not going to talk to you, you know, and all of that stuff. So, like, I couldn't play a guy. I wasn't allowed to play a guy. And everyone was like, oh, everyone's get the pronouns all mixed up and da-da-da. Real grognard shit, right? But this is all, like, early 2000s. And so they wouldn't let me play a guy, but I wanted to play, like, a Walter Sobchak type dwarf, right? I was like, that's a perfect dwarf rogue right there. It's fucking Walter Sobchak. So, and I even found this, like, second edition, you know, they had, what were they called? Kits, basically, where they did a lot of the work for you of finding all of the assets throughout all the different books and putting them all together so you could just have this build to work with. And so I had this, like, security specialist kit. And, but I did a loophole where I was like, well, wait, dwarven women can have beards, right? And they're like, yeah, because they love that shit, you know. Yeah. I'm like, okay, well, my character's name is Walteris, and you know, without having the terminology that we have now, I basically was like he, him pronouns, and they're like, what? But no, I told you. And I said, you know what? You're not gonna get this character out of their armor, all right? Like, it's just, this character, you are dealing with a bearded dwarf named Walteris, who is a rogue, and does not like to bathe with you motherfuckers. How about that? How about that? Just fucking, so that was one of the ways I snuck around and broke that rule, so. Yeah. Oh no, real grognard hours, man. All right, let's reach for the pool. Multi-classing. Okay, nice. Weird tutorial there. So it blew up and it hurt us, and now we're going to the restoration pool. Yeah, I had a character named Talus, T-A-L-L-U-S. It's kind of a word that people have been using for a name a lot in the last decade. But it's supposed to be a play off of Talbot, so it was Talus of Bot. You know, he's from some little hamlet named Bot. But yeah, no, they wouldn't let me play. He was supposed to be like kind of a bumbling wizard. I wanted to play Presto, basically, and they didn't know how to make that happen, and everyone was like, you can't play an incompetent character, And I was like, I don't know, I think it'd be kind of fun to just, like, play a character who's not necessarily super good at what they do. Like,
schematic of a nautiloid
what's the problem there?
into your mind. Nerves, sinews.
Oh, the old blue box. Keep on the Borderlands. I have not played as a tabletop campaign, but I have read it, and I have played it in video game format, and I will say...
An anomaly, one like ourselves, unconnected from the whole. Caution.
The caves are kind of cool, but they take some mental backflips to, like, make it make sense. It makes sense in, like, an MMO kind of way, though. Like, I will say that, like... But the keep's pretty good.
Worlds beyond worlds flash before your eyes. Empires of a grand design traversed by ships just like this.
Do you like picking all of these up, you know, just in case I run into another a cool mind flayer in the future, and I can be like, hey, here are all these books.
Humanoid history, elves, dwarves, humans, and more flash behind your eyes.
Cool. All right, Lux. Let's go save this person who's asking for help. I'm narrating all of this. I'm sure most of you know what the hell is going on. This game's been out since August, and most of you have probably played it, but you know, hey, we don't know. We don't know, you know. Mirnath, I don't know, man. Your head's kind of open. Look at all these sexy ladies that just got picked up by the freaking... Oh, I forgot to dye my cape. It's supposed to be red.
Yes, you've come to save us from this place. From this place you'll free us.
The exposed brain quivers in expectation.
Please. Before they return. They return.
They mostly come at night. You sound afraid. Why?
The enemy. So many enemies.
We could take a lick. Take a little licksy. I mean, you know. I hear brain smells really bad though. Like, I don't know. A friend told me I'm not busting open skulls and vomiting immediately because man is not meant to bust open the skull of other man without paying the price that nature intended. Also, from what I understand, like brains are good in the tanning process of hide, like just with any animals. I don't know. Also, brain's supposed to be like really fatty, right? It's like a lot of fat in there. I don't know. Not an anatomy student, clearly. Well, I don't. Do I wash my? I have been brainwashed before. I'm not good at brainwashing myself, though. I'll say that. You know, they make me go every few months and wash my brain. They're like, man, you got to do something with it. We can't handle, you know, we can smell it coming out of your ears. Skull buster. Man shouldn't bust other man's skulls. Yeah. Gotta wake up pretty early in the morning to get me when I'm about to go to sleep, Lou. Man or brain?
Newborn. Born new from this husk.
You know no creature like this.
What?
One that is more brain than person.
It's in an elective hour. Tell me what to do, bro.
Remove us from this body. From this case. Free us. Please.
Alright, we're gonna investigate it. Ah, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
You notice edema, a swelling of the brain causing pressure where it strains against the shell of the skull.
Worship strife, easy life. You know what I'm saying? Medicine. Of course I've got medicine. I have the medicine skill. I, as the Dark Urge, am very literate in the magic of medicine. For some Jeffrey Dahmer reasons, I'm pretty sure. Yes, I got a critical success. Look at that. Critical hit.
But you notice an opportunity. You could cripple the strange creature, making it more subservient, should it prove a threat. Your fingers twitch with the desire to rip its tender, moist meat to shreds.
Let's do it. No, I'm kidding. No, we're gonna spare the creature. Any injuries might weaken it. Oh, you haven't played a Dark Urge, have you?
We are free. Our freedom is ours, friend.
The creature pauses, listening. Something behind your eyes seizes in recognition.
We must go to the helm. At the helm, we are needed.
Yeah, so the Dark Urge gets a lot of interesting lines, and different ways of saying things. When we first played, we did a 4-man multiplayer, and Sebek played the Dark Urge, and I was so upset at the way things happened. Like, it's not easy. It's not... If you're like a goody-goody, I want to help everybody, like that's my power fantasy, this is a more challenging way to go about it, I assure you. If you want to be the Dark Urge that resists the Dark Urge, it is not the easiest route. You wake up with amnesia and you know you're not a good person. You know, like that's the Dark Urge. That's where you are, basically. You're just like, wow, I really want to kill people. That's not healthy, huh? I think I may be missing parts of my brain. I got ooh, I don't know. Very, very fun. Very fun. Yeah, so but I can't stop playing the Dark Urge. I love this bitch. Oh my god. I've made a couple different ones, but man, my super pale, like, traumatized chick here is so fantastic. All right, what should I call you?
Us. We are us.
Yes, you are. What's at the helm?
The brain tenses, as though querying an unseen advisor.
Do you not hear it? We will not survive here. We are needed to navigate. We are needed to leave this realm.
Yeah, I need to pull up that activity feed so I can see when things are happening. There we go. All right, let's go.
To the helm we go. We are going to the helm.
I love Us. Us is wonderful. Us is the MVP for sure. Completely adorable. All right, let's go. Let's get the show on the road. Oh, well, okay. I didn't mean to go as us.
Despite everything,
Fine.
at the ready.
Girl gang, there's 4 of us and we are going together to meet Lae'zel. Oh my god. Yeah, I need to dye that cape so I don't look like fucking Captain Planet. Fucking Captain America is what I meant because of the blue and red. Looking like Captain Planet's pretty cool. You could make Captain Planet in this game, I think. You can have blue skin and green hair, and you can have a mullet.
Abomination. This is your end.
Oh yeah.
Your head throbs and your skin.
I have mods to turn some of the guys into girls too. Not right now, but I've explored those avenues too.
And a flash of your face seen through the strange woman's eyes.
When you really want to have a girl gang.
My head. What is this? Skvar. You are no thrall. Vlaakith blesses me this day. Together, we might survive.
Hell yeah. Okay, so I didn't care for Gale that much at first, and then I gender swapped Gale in one of my playthroughs, and I also like saw a little bit of the voice actor. I avoided a lot of that voice actor stuff at first. And now I love Gale. You know, Gale's still a little annoying sometimes, but I do love Gale. There's another character called Will, who, God bless the voice actor, it's not his fault. He's one of those products of, like, everyone fiddle fucking with it. Like, you know, like a script is good and then, like, 12 executives fuck it over, you know, kind of situation. That's what I think happened with Will and Karlach, for that matter. But Will benefits a little bit from you know, being a lady and a little bit of a bimboification, you know. but like I go back to Gale now, like as a dude, and I'm fine. Like I'll swap back and forth every once in a while. It's good, you know. With Will, it's like even making him a girl doesn't help enough, though. It is what it is. It really sucks too, because the associations that they gave him in the game, I historically like the things that he is associated with. I'll just leave it at that. So yeah. Oh, you know, I tried to romance Gale at one point earlier in the game with the prototype version of the wizard that we have here now, the redhead with the dress, you know, the real fancy, the fancy lass that I got going on. The, you know, kind of looks a little bit like, you know, Gates McFadden. And there was a bug where Gale would friend zone you. Like, and I thought we were dating, and like I go to like the Act 2 scene where you can go there as a friend or you can go there as a romantic interest, and it plays out differently. And I was fucking friend zoned. Oh yeah, there she is. There she is over right. You can just see like her arm right here. All right. Sorry. This is what I do. Like that we get one line of dialogue and then I talk for 10 minutes. So all right. So Lae'zel. Yeah, I mean, she does kind of look like Beverly Crusher. I mean, she really, I think she looks a bit like her. I do love me some Gates McFadden, and I have a habit of almost saying Christina McFadden all of the time because that's what she was known as when she was a choreographer. She was the primary choreographer on Labyrinth. So my sister and I watched the special features back in the day, and it was clearly her, and she's talking about dancing and da-da-da-da-da, but the footage, because it was old footage, said Christina McFadden, and I'm like, yo, so her name's Christina? And she just like, I wonder if like Gates is like her middle name, or, and my sister's such a hardhead sometimes, and she was just like, you don't know that that's her, like, and this is before IMDb was like really popping, you know what I mean, like, it was back when you could do like the 6 degrees of Kevin Bacon on IMDb a lot easier, but I was just like, no, that's totally her. And, you know, she just changed her name when she became an actress, clearly. And she's like, you don't know, that could be your twin sister, da-da-da-da-da. And I'm like, the Dancing Doctor episodes, come on, it's clearly her. Like, oh my God. Oh yeah, well, I mean, you know, a lot of it is, I think a lot of it's SAG related, as I understand, because, like, you can only have, like, an actor with a particular name ever in the history of ever, you know. Yeah, this is a filter that Snap made way back in, like, I think the beginning of the pandemic, and, like, it will sometimes have this like win from home logo or something going on over in the corner, but you can turn that off, and when I blink, little stars fly. And it also is responsible for some of the like glowy light stuff going on, but I also do have glowy light stuff going on behind me, so it's all supposed to mesh together, you know. I love me my starry you know, skyline behind me. It's like a goofier version of like a newscaster skyline behind it, you know. Aw, Diego, you missed me, didn't you? I was trying to get on as early as I possibly could. Oh. Well, did that immediately get, cuz it's gray. Certainly didn't automatically get bopped, right? You guys do see that? That was crazy. Well, either way, fuck off. Wild. Yeah. Oh, well, then I will. I'll move along a little bit. All right. Skva! You are no thrall. Made you think I was a thrall?
We carry mind flayer parasites. Unless we escape, Unless we are cleansed, our bodies and minds will be tainted and twisted.
You don't ask her that.
Within days,
You
we
have a
will
hard
be
time
dead.
answering
Mindful.
questions later about this situation. Pretty funny, actually. We're turning into mind flayers. That's fucking cool. Yeah. Nah, this is awful. It's awful. But what do you suggest? You seem like you know what you're doing.
First,
Oh, I need to dye my headband too. I failed on the
find
dyeing
Femme and
aspect.
Take control of the ship. As for that thing, it will remain tame as long as
Their
it
name is
believes we are
Us.
thralls. It may be of use in the fight to come.
God. They, I don't know. Lae'zel does impress me sometimes, like the I don't know if it's the mocap or whatever. Something about the eye mouth combinations, like some of the facial expressions are just really effective. Like, you know, the combat to come. I don't know. I saw the voice actress doing like some of the mocap stuff, like just like pictures. Everyone in this game is so absurdly attractive, like ridiculously attractive. Like, but why? Like, why? Even the narrator, I'm like, God damn, you are beautiful. Like, stop it. Like, voice actors are not supposed to be this cute all the time. Like, what the fuck? All right. Hey, what's up, Dr. Awesome? I saw your ad earlier. Bet you forgot you did that, huh? Yeah. Oh yeah, we need to have Tides of Chaos on at all times, baby. We are playing a Chaos Mage for a reason, and that is because we want maximum chaos. All right. Cool. What? Okay. Awesome. Go fucking stab him. There. That was more effective than a spell.
Still on my feet.
Yeah. Go ahead and shillelagh up. And actually, I have a mod
Mistake.
to give me the AI is not very good, but you can kind of just assign AI to all of the. I can do it with all of the characters if I want. Just kick back and watch them fight. But I like to do it with like almost all of them, but like one, you know. Or in this case, like I might do my 4 and then have all the companions be on AI or something. I don't know, just make everything kind of go. Us, go kill this guy. Slap. Yeah, good job. Good job. Go over there.
I am fury. I am death.
Oh, is that so?
My
Why
path
don't
to
you fury your ass? Oh wow, there's 2 of them. That tactician mode. It's actually aww. Thank you, Dr. Awesome. I've been, you know, the thing is that in my mind, I have still been streaming. I've been vlogging since Vlogmas. Like, in my mind, I just haven't been presenting anything to the public, like, but I've been thinking about it. And last night, yeah, I mean, you know, it's the same day for me, but earlier last night, I figured out, because I'd been dicking around with a multiplayer game where I was playing everyone's characters, like, and I was like, dude, I gotta like create a fresh one where I can stream this of just like my 4 characters here that I want to run around as, and so here we are. I just decided, like, I was like, no, I want to stream this. Like, this would be fun. Just because I got my 4 girls on the host roll here. Aww. Oh, what's funny is I thought that I don't know why that high emote messed with me. I was like, did we update the Mr. X emote? Man, I'm really out of it. I'm gonna have to post the Out of the Loop channel in the TRRS Discord. Okay, yeah. All right, sweetheart, you did your thing. Fuck it. La 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 la. You just come up here. I guess only the Radiant's probably gonna fuck with them, huh? Oh, it is what it is. Hey, I can flourish you though. Get flourished. Or not.
That comes easy these days.
Fuck. Like, I swear I have the worst, like, awareness of where I am in conjunction to this. I frequently will just be, like, doing stuff on the computer, and I'll be like, what the fuck? Ah! Because it sneaks up on me. Like, it'll just, like, brush me, and it flips me out, you know? Or even better, I'll even, like, be past it, and, like, really, like, reading something super small or something on the screen, and I'll come back and hit my back of my head with it. It's beautiful. Big goober. All right, so Audrilla. Oh, I made it Drilla this time instead of Drella. Well, you know, it's whatever. Like, that's the thing, is I'm always changing the little diminutive suffixes on these ladies' names to differentiate them from different plays. So yeah, I mean, it's been a Y before. I think I've done an Audrissa before. Tisiphone is just Tisiphone, but when she was a cleric of Kelemvor, she was Tisiphone Graves, like Graves as her surname. Because I thought, hey man, if you're a priest of Kelemvor, and not all priests of Kelemvor do the same things, but there is a chunk of the clerisy that do, like, of the clergy, whatever you want to say, that go and, like, perform funeral rites and bury the dead and, you know, that kind of stuff. So Sebek and I did that play. It was the fun kind of tedium, in my opinion, like going around and picking up all these bodies and having to just do all this stuff that's just RP, that, like, there's no reward for it, you know, other than knowing that there's not a bunch of dead bodies laying around, because I, as a Kelemvorite, don't really like all this desecrated bodies laying around, you know. Fun. In fact, there's a crafting system, like there's a mod framework, a crafting framework, where you can tell it that, like, you want to combine things together and to make something. Like, hey, I want to combine this amethyst I found with this, you know, gold ring, and I put it together and it makes an amethyst ring. Yay! You know, whatever. People use it for jewelry framework, for example. But it's a crafting system you can add on, but you can tell it to combine things in the game to make something new. And I've seriously been like, they have all these body parts in the game, kind of a holdover from the old Larian games where elves were kind of like cannibals and they could eat humanoid flesh and, like, gain memories of what the fuck was going on with that person, like iZombie kind of. So they have all these body parts still, like, in the engine, like all these heads and hands and all of these things, and they use them, you know, as props in the world. And so I even was, like, assembling, just, like, putting all these parts in a box, like, whoa, that person wasn't whole, but there you go, there's a body, you know. Hey, there's 2 arms and 2 legs and a torso and a head, I don't, you know. They probably weren't all from the same person, but whatever. But I was thinking it'd be funny to, like, create a custom mod for the crafting system where you did that, where, you know,
Surprisingly adequate in battle.
a little morgue.
Now,
Yeah, pretty morbid gameplay there, I gotta say. But there's also, like, you know, literally performing little funerals and stuff. Pretty cute. So yeah, Luxien, Vespertine. Now, Vespertine, actually, when I was in early access, because Shadow Heart is who she romances, and so I wanted to goof around with that and play with the words, and I was like, okay, so like darkness object, you know, and I was goofing around, and I was like, what if it was like shade spire, right? And I was like, that's a silly name, I love it. It's just like shade spire, like, you know, like just this like big rock or something, you know, formation, this dark tower, right? And then I was introduced to Vermintide, and there's a character named Victor Saltspire, but it's like Salt's Pyre, like fire, you know, Saltspire. But that sounds way too fucking close for me, and so I was like, all right, well, what's gonna give me the same feeling? And you know, so I went for the Twilight kind of thing with Vespertine. Because she was originally supposed to be a cleric of Shar, who's kind of an evil goddess of the night. Now she actually fucks with her goody-goody twin sister, the Moon Maiden. Funny enough, they do that as well with the goddess of luck, was originally Tyche, or Tyke, you know, who's an actual goddess in real world pantheons. But in this world, in this mythology, she split into two, and she split into Tymora. The phrase, I think, is that Bashaba got all the looks and Tymora got pretty much everything else. Like, she's a little homely, but she's Lady Luck, and everyone fucks with her. Like, she's always having affairs and shit. Bashaba is gorgeous. It overwhelms your brain looking at her. Gorgeous, apparently, but she's very Eris coded, very Discordia coded, but like without getting fucked over. It's just like shit got split, and then suddenly you got like a good guy and you got the pissed off one, is pretty much what you've always got. You've got Tymora and Bashaba, you've got fucking Seluna, the Moon Maiden, and her evil twin Shar, the fucking goddess of dark evil and sadness and loss and all of these other things. Thing is, there's a reason to fuck with any of these gods. Like, almost no one is like just worshiping just one god, and that's all they ever talk about and mess with. Like, you know, everyone's polytheistic. You gods have utility, and if you were grieving, for example, like, that's when you'd fuck with Shar. You'd be like, you know what, I don't want to feel this. I'll do anything to not feel this. So, Shar, please empty me out. Take this shit away from me.
A brain, a Githyanki warrior, and centuries of darkness.
All right, now look at this. There's a brain in a jar.
Brain in a jar.
That's right. Now here's what's funny. This is the tutorial level of the game. This is the very beginning of the game. Pretty deep into the game, we are going to find a possible use for that brain in a jar that they did not tell us to take, but if we happen to have it in our pack,
How many hosts of these gay infected?
40 hours into the game or something, we could find a use for it. It's not like, you know, the game doesn't hinge on it. It's just like a little, I won't say an Easter egg, but you come across more of these later. And if you have these too, you can also utilize them. Now, this dead thrall has something we need here. This Eldritch rune.
An unusual item. Where does it fit?
Now, for those of you who are ever going to play this, or you do play this and you just haven't gotten into modding yet, you need to know, in this room, in the tutorial level, you always have this thrall here with the rune, right? And you always have this chest. This chest always has like a potion or two, a health potion or two. Everyone calls it the potion chest as a result. this is where almost everyone puts their mod shit. Like, if they want you to get their item right off the bat, basically, they almost always put it in this chest. So we're gonna open this chest. Normally there's like a few pieces of gold and 2 health potions or something. It's probably gonna have a whole lot of shit in it. But that's because of mods. Okay, it's not that bad. I don't have a ton of mods on right now. So, this is a hairpiece in case you use a certain set of horns. This is a piece of jewelry for it that a mod provided. And then we have some dyes that I have added. And excellent. See, here's our 2 health potions that are still here. Alright, cool. That wasn't that bad. I have a whole lot of mods going, but I tried not to overload it with stuff mods. There's like one big one that has a bunch of clothing, which is almost everyone here on the host roll is wearing their Charlie's Angels outfits from. Large exception, of course, being my girl here is mostly not wearing that stuff, but is going to take the opportunity to dye something really quick. This is driving me crazy. Alright. Sort these by name, basically. And dyes are typically used up, but thanks to the world of modding, these dyes will remain. So this is, this just made my headband black with gold metal, and the only metal is like 2 little, like, brads, like 2 little beads, like right there. But I like them to stick out. I don't know why. Our basic red dye here will work for our cape. The reason I like this on my Dark Urge is if it's dyed red, it just looks like a bloody piece of ragged fabric that she has tacked on her back for whatever reason. She doesn't know. She's an amnesiac. Yeah, it's got that kind of skull look, but also the name of it. Here's the brain drain cape, right? Okay, good. Here's the tooltip, though. What was life like before the mind flayers snatched you up? Road dust clots your boots. Campfires roar up and diminish. Faces swim by. More and more that life distances itself like some other world. A dream world, maybe, glimpsed now and again through a gauze. Now see, that's theoretically could apply to anybody, but woof, you know? Beautiful. Beautiful. Alright, so there's some girl screaming for help over here and thunking on her pod. Who could it be? Oh, hey, look at this backpack. Cool. Nice. We got a backpack. We love it. Oh, hey, hi. Wait, no. It doesn't matter.
We have no time for stragglers.
Yeah. You know what? You're right. Bye. Haha. But wait, no, Vespertine, she won't have this. No, I've got to talk to this girl. I've got purple hair.
Get me out of this thing!
Oh, I need to make it where my hat doesn't show when I talk. Look for a latch.
Is too alien. Nothing looks familiar.
Yeah.
This ship is crashing. Do you intend
This
to
shit's
fight,
crashing.
stranger?
All right, so we gotta make it when the cutscenes are on. This hat's not on. This hat's it's a vibe when she's small and far away. It's not so much in cutscenes. It's stuck, man. I can't free you.
That can't be. There has to be another way. Please!
It cannot be helped. Come.
Damn, Lae'zel, you are
Assume nothing.
brutal. And also, we have a better sword situation for you. Where is it? Here it is. Yeah. Much better. I have other shit for you too. Oh no. We're gonna get into all of that though. I get those out. I did, but I have to dye them. Alright, cool.
Can't give up
I have a
now.
whole bag of stuff here for her. There you go. Nice. No, not you, son of a bitch!
The console appears dormant.
Yeah, fuck off.
Still breathing, despite everything.
The console appears dormant.
There's a socket in the console shaped like the rune you found. Insert it.
The console.
Hey,
holds
Effusive.
the
I don't know. I thought I said hi. I don't think I did, though. Hi. Hi, Effusive. Fucking 4 minutes ago. Ah! Right. Let's take a closer look. Oh, look at her freckles. See the freckles? Oh, good. Oh!
The pulsing glow and organic lines of the device make it seem more like a beating heart than a machine.
I
Perhaps
got
it will open the nearby pod.
Got my Diet Coke 2-liter today. Poured over some ice. Because, bitch is trying to budget a little bit. And man, I love my cans, but, like, cans are to, like, grab and leave, like, the house with. You know, like, if I'm around the house, I'm just gonna drink out of a great big barrel, right? Just put this barrel in a wheelbarrow, and we can just push it around. Man, okay, here's what's fucked up about that Stanley shit. I have wanted a normal, like, the green, you know, Stanley flask, and the little, it was $15 forever, little just can, you know, it's basically just a cup that you put on the fireplace, you know, like, that you would cook like, it's basically like the hobo cooking the can of beans on the fireplace kind of situation, but it could be a drink, it could be food, it could be soup, usually is what I'm imagining. Like, I've wanted this, like, little just chunk of camping gear from Stanley for a long time, and it's been on my wish list forever, and then I just noticed that, like, everything went up in price. And and it keeps jumping, and I'm just like, why? And then I heard about all this Stanley Cup shit, and I was like, these have existed forever. What the hell are you people doing? Like, I don't understand it. Like, I genuinely... This is a local convenience store. This is not 64 ounces, I don't think, but it's close to it. But it's filled with ice, so it's not that much soda. If I fill it completely with ice, I think I can pour, like, a can of soda in it. And it's, like, perfect, but yeah, just like a little bit off of the 2-liter. In the summer, I like to get iced soda and just drink the whole thing. When it melts, like, I just drink the ice water, and it hydrates me. Doesn't taste as good as just pure soda, but... Authority. There he is. Right when we free Shadowheart. I bullshitted too much. This should have taken like 10 minutes. But... Alright, we will raid as soon as we get Shadowheart here. You know he's not doing anything yet. Just give it a second. Here's our girl. Best girl. Best girl.
I thought that damn thing was going to be my coffin. Thank you.
Well, I mean, it's still... He has like 10 minutes of pre-roll. Just... Usually 10 to 15 minutes. Oh! You don't...
Dangerous company.
You don't like the gith. Dangerous company is what you need in a fight.
Fair point. Looks like
I see you like
plenty of
purple.
fighting ahead. Let me come with you. We can get off this ship and watch each other's backs along the way.
Feel what just happened?
It must be because of those parasites they put in us. But that'll have to wait. Are we going to help each other or not?
You know it. Absolutely. Let's go. I'm Vespertine.
Shadowheart. One moment.
Yeah, let's go.
Finally. Let us make for the helm. We've wasted enough time already.
She's right. Lead on.
All right. Excellent. So, when I come back, we will go to the helm. We'll go to the helm finally. The helm's right here. We'll go to the helm. It's seriously, it's like right through that door. One of them. All right, anyway. Let's go raid. Let's raid. Let's raid Rob. How do we raid? How does this work? Oh my god. Raid Rob Rousseau. Here we go. I don't even know how many of us are here. Oh, 8, 9. Oh my god, can we get 10? We got 10? No, all right, we got 9. We got 9. All right, guys, I appreciate it. Yes, that is an ad for one of Marty's banned Blue Sky accounts. Sorry, I just saw that. Yeah, we'll do this again. I am sorry I abandoned you for so long, but I think we'll have a lot of fun once we have all 4 girls and their respective dates and all of that fun stuff going on while they're saving the world. And you know, we love these games for the romance, so right. All right, I will see you guys over there. Thanks for watching. Bye. Do 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 do. Oh shit.